could not seem to sing the praises without pain. Amazing to see what I.
Yo, 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? We about to get into some Capricorn energy. You heard? So this is a bonus reading for the Capricorn viewers. I want to salute y'all. Got a lot of gratitude for y'all being one of the top 3 viewerships of the week for tarot readings. So this is the bonus reading that's being allocated to you for that. I may cuss, but I don't curse. And also, the website has been adjusted, and there's also now been added a complimentary chemistry call that you can make with me for free, just to get a feel of the reader. You understand what I'm saying? So you could, you might want to just peep out the chemistry before you decide to actually get a reading with me. So there'll be a calendar, or there is a calendar on the website page, on the landing page, where you'll be able to even view it to see like available slots that I have open. So you can schedule a Google Meet with me and we can chop it up to see if I'm a good fit for you. Pause. Alright? So with that being said, yeah, that's everything. It's all the announcements anyway. I'm going to chop this deck. Oh, we're doing a general reading, by the way, a 6-card draw. So first we're going to be looking at, who are you right now? Let's talk about it. Who are you? Who are you? Okay. So I see you're balancing finances. That's for one, right? But with a cause, with a purpose. You're balancing finances because you're trying to see how this whole working with other people thing is going to transpire for you. Okay? And you may be under the impression that you have to have some money put away to the side for actually delegating responsibilities regarding work. It's also going to be relative to the bigger picture that's going on here. All right? So you've come up with this idea or this way of doing things by way of daydreaming. You've actually been contemplating on it, and I guess you can call it meditating as well, however you choose to do it, right? But you've been taking the time out to just imagine how it would be, what tools you would use. I don't know, whether it's payroll or QuickBooks or doing the accounting and things of that nature. And this doesn't have to be on the grand scale, such as utilizing those types of resources. This could be something on a minimal scale, you know what I mean? But however it's done, if you paying in cash, if you, doing paper receipts and stuff like that, however you choose to keep your records, I feel like that's what you're going to be looking at right now. And you're going to be also looking at things that are more solid. When I say solid, I mean, how much is the cost, the cost benefit analysis. You understand what I'm saying? Like, how much do the things cost to assemble? How much you're going to price it as? How much is going to be the profit? And reason being that you're going to be looking into that with more detail is because somebody else is going to have to end up getting paid behind this. So I get this is something that has not already happened, but nonetheless you're imagining it because you kind of like see the future. Like that's the way things are going towards. This is something that you actually want to do too, but I'm also feeling that it's not necessarily been communicated to you by potential prospects and people that you may want to collaborate with either. Nonetheless, you want to have that money stashed to the side, like I was saying, just in case, or for when it comes time that you want to reward someone for what it is that they've done for you. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to be scrambling for that. So you're looking at ways that you can, find those types of resources for that type of thing while juggling life at the same time. Your materialistic attitude is added into this because you're actually going to be paying these people, right? So of course it's going to affect your personal wallet in some type of way. So that's who you are right now. Let's look at what's affecting you. We have the Ace of Cups. So And this makes total sense. Although it's going backwards, it makes total sense because, previously I said I'm under the impression that you might have not gotten offered these types of things or whatever the case may be. However, this is showing me that you have. Okay? So I didn't know it all. All right? This card being drawn right now is showing me that someone has offered you some type of offer, but it was really emotionally based. You understand what I'm saying? But you also see yourself working with this person. This person is the type of person that you see yourself happy with. So they're into what you do. So you're looking at this like, oh man, during your daydreaming process, you're like, we could do this together. We can do that together, because they have shown interest in what it is that you do. All right. And I ain't gonna keep it a beam with you. They might have flirted with you in the whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might have dropped a little gem on you, a little nudge on you, like, yo, you know what I mean? But you don't feel turned off by it, like, at all. You actually know that this is someone who will pour into you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't feel like it's gonna be you taking a loss because of what it is that they're offering out of happiness and joy, not only for what you do, but for you as well. It's like a double blessing when someone can not only just look at the things that you do, but also like you. Now, I know that to some that might sound iffy, and you'd be like, oh no, that's how things get tricky in the workplace and stuff like that. Listen, man. Listen to what I'm telling you. All right? Listen to what I'm telling you. If you're thinking about the ways of old and stuff like that, and how bosses want to create power margins, and that's what they make the power differential based upon, about paying them astronomically more than they pay the worker or whatever the case may be, because they got their family dynamic going on at home and stuff like that. That's why people don't want to go to fucking work now. Like, I'm just keeping it a bean. I gotta say this shit because I think people just be too much under the spell of what was and what potentially still is for them, that they don't know how to break free of the chain. Like, don't you want to go where everybody knows your name? Like, what the fuck? Don't you want to go where you feel inspired and people inspire you and they actually fucking like you? Like, I see the memes everywhere. I see the posts everywhere online of people talking about how they hate their coworkers. This is what I'm saying is I'm also getting the feeling that someone's watching this and pulling my coat too. Like, you can't do that in the workplace. No fraternizing it. Listen, shut your ass up for a minute. But look, let me draw a card. I'm serious though. Let me draw a card and see what you value at this time. Got the Ace of Wands, another ace, but it's in reverse. Not that it's the worst. Bars. Okay. I see what's going on here. Okay, see, this is exactly what I just spoke about. Okay? You was hesitant on working with somebody else who made an offer to you, but their offer came across as too fiery, too adamant, too commanding at that. Like, they weren't, you could tell, like, this is the type of person who gave you this offer that posed like they was interested in what you do. Posed like they actually like what you do. They might have even posed like they liked you. And you was just, you felt it. You was just like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. And it's because of the way that they worded things. It's the way that they talk to you. The way that they speak comes across as a demanding, commanding type. And not for nothing, I'm feeling the energy, Capricorns, or, Capricorn, wherever your chart, however you choosing to play this out, is that you're the boss. And I don't mean that in a harsh, condescending way. I mean it as it is. You're the boss of this project. At least we could keep it on the project, because we have the Ace of Cups here, which is about new potential projects. All right, because pregnancy is involved with the Ace of Cups as well. You know what I'm saying? But that pregnancy could be related to a project. So when you're birthing something and you're in control of it, you're the leader of it. That's how they got wind of it. And you got somebody giving you an offer, but they talk to you like they're talking at you. And this person they're not even aware of how they come across. Pause. They think they're doing the stand-up thing. They think because they're being so forward, as a matter of fact, that it all makes sense. And to you, it's like, yeah, it makes sense, all right. It makes sense that I know exactly who you are and what you're doing, what you're trying to do. But guess what's not going to happen? That. And you, not for nothing, this person actually is hardworking, has determination, and is actually pretty much qualified. I ain't gonna hold you. They could do what they propose to you to do. But I'm also feeling like they don't have the potential to birth it. So this is the type of person that made you an offer and you like seen what they do on their own and you like, yeah, that's a reliable person. But guess what? When it comes to your shit, they are not gonna help you birth your shit. This is someone who was actually sabotaging your shit or preparing to. And that's what you're valuing right now. That you was able to pick up on that shit and that you actually turned them away. Now, although these cards came out in the order that the Ace of Cups came out before this, it doesn't mean that this is happening. It happened in an orderly fashion that the cards were drawn, because this is what's affecting you, meaning this is what's influencing you right now. So you turned away this person, you make it fit the way it's supposed to fit as far as sequential order goes, right? But you're valuing this turn away because this person influences you. This person gets you giddy. This person actually likes you. This person gives a fuck about you as a person. They actually want to see you succeed. They want to add on to you. Like if I'm feeling like, yo, this is a good bitch. If she trying, you know what I'm saying? Like if she come through to me or whatever the case may be, and I say that because I know how these things happen, man. I'm just keeping it a bean. You know what I mean? The discernment kicks in and you're like, if I gotta choose out of this one and that one, I'm choosing this one because this one actually likes me. I'm telling you, this is the era we're going into. Some of y'all might not see this just yet on a general level, but mark my words when I tell you that people will begin being in the workplaces with people that they actually like, admire, and be inspired by. So you're valuing turning that person away. Although it was a waste of talent, they was going to sabotage your shit. They could even be a low-key hater, like they was a poser. So let's look at what's bothering you. Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse is bothering you. I get that this is not directly related to you. This judgment in reverse, meaning there's some indecisiveness at hand right now. I get that this might even be in regards to, not for nothing, this person right here. I think this card is drawn because this person, although they showed and offered this cup of emotion to you, inspiration, they like you, new relationship, it feels all great, make you feel bubbly inside, they're actually experiencing some self-doubt of their own, to where they're struggling with trying not to repeat something that they've done in the past. And it might be directly linked to feeling emotionally involved about someone that they work with. You get what I'm saying? So yes, we can actually bring up the whole fraternizing in the workplace thing. This is where y'all can get back at me if y'all oppose that and like, see, I told you this person doesn't want to get that deeply involved because they don't want to fuck shit up. Okay, y'all made y'all point. Because it's something like that that's going on. Something along those lines. All right? But the key component to realize here for the Capricorn energy is that the more primary thing at hand is them actually doubting themselves, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't doubt themselves. Now, personally do have to work on not, I guess, just throwing themselves at the person that they're interested in working with. But that's something that they got to work with on themselves. But it doesn't mean that they're unqualified to work with you. It doesn't mean that. They just have to come to grips and come to terms with realizing the lessons that they've learned in the past to where that type of thing happened. Okay? I do get that it's revolving around a relationship too, with the number 2 being there. 2 plus 0 is 2. So it's another 2 card out here. And again, that's popping up because when the number 2 came out in the beginning, it's like this is the person that's actually going to link up with you to get some stuff done. To get some stuff done for you. So I'd say give them time to sort themselves out when it comes to that. But I do see the knowledge chakra here, the I know chakra here. So again, the primary thing for them to do is to be more confident of their knowledge base for what it is that they're bringing to the table with you. And I think all of that other I like you shit is something that will just transpire organically and doesn't have to be the how should I say it? It doesn't have to be enticing. It doesn't have to be flirtatious. It doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? But when things happen organically, I don't think you can avoid those things anyway. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain things that you can't mask when you have chemistry. Just keeping it a beam. So again, but that's a them thing that's going on. It really doesn't have much to do with you. All right. Again, you made this choice between them and that other person for a reason. But we're gonna draw another card to see what the short term is looking like relative to this reading. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands upright. So we got another 2 out here. These 2s are out here. So this is definitely strongly correlated with a relationship. Point blank period. There's no going around it. So a choice is at hand right now. There can be some restlessness that comes from this. Some detachment. And also during the detachment, there's going to be like some lustful thinking. Okay? So this is definitely linked to what it is that we've been describing here. This person that has inspired you and has offered you a cup of emotion is still, while having this self-doubt about themselves, going to feel passionate about you in a desirable way. This is the short term now. And they're going to be deciding to themselves, should they go through with it? Should they stay in the folds of what it is that they've already began with the offer? Or should they even go away? Should they just say, you know what? I'm not going to do that because whatever is going on. And this tells me that the choice is theirs. Because you're the one, although they offered you something, you already had something stable going on. You was already prepared to make a move with another person. You was just like screening to find out who that person would be. So now this person, and with holding the globe in their hand with this card at this time, I feel like they're wondering if they're going to travel to you. So this person could be long distant. And they might feel like, they feel like traveling to you to make something happen is going to be more substantial and significant than actually gearing up and pairing up with you in a long distance type of way. And that may even, well, first of all, that's definitely enhancing their desire for you, because now they're thinking about, well, what's going to happen when we come face to face? Like, we're going to be in each other's presence. Like, can I control myself type shit? You understand what I'm saying? So they may be acting a little iffy with you right now, a little bit distant, not as communicative as they were in the beginning. Because, again, they're trying to figure themselves out, and they're trying to do it fast. Pause. But they are. They're trying to get themselves under wraps fast and just come to terms with, look, should I do this? Am I going to be all right with themselves? You understand what I'm saying? I don't think they're questioning the togetherness at all. I think they're just thinking about themselves, how they are as an individual, and if it's going to come off as too strong. Let's look what's happening in the long run. We have the Six of Pentacles upright. So it looks prosperous. It looks like this, it looks wealthy. I tell you that. It looks wealthy. So I feel like it's going to be the beginning of a community that you're building, because we begin with the Two of Pentacles, right? Seeking a partner of some sort, and we end with the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like the correct choice regardless. You made the right decision. It looks like that person is going to bust a move and link up with you, and it's going to generate a community of wealth. So I'm gathering that this person is going to get some control over themselves with the Six of Pentacles out here. And they're going to step with you in a way that shows power and authority. They can also help to raise funds for what y'all got going on. They may be good at that. Or just the presence of you two together is going to give the presence that's needed for other people to trust getting involved with you as well. I'm getting you're the type of loner type, so you might be like an entrepreneur that really does a lot of things on your own. You may have not worked with a lot of people, and that might be for your own reasons, granted, you know what I mean? But this person has seen that. Well, this person has seen that, and I think that's where they seen even more of a greater opportunity to get involved, because they're like, come on, man, you could use some help. The fuck you got going on over there? Like, come on. Like, you know what I mean? Open up a little bit, live a little. That's their attitude. And they're going to show gratitude. They're actually going to, their presence is going to add on to the bankroll to the point where you're going to be able to be generous. So when other people come across, you're going to be able to pay them well too. I look like you're not a sack of shit. Like, y'all'll be good together, yo. Real shit. And it's like, I'm looking at it like, I'm so glad that you made the decision that you made here with that other person who was really gonna fuck your shit up. Their energy to me is, I don't even want to continue talking about them. I just want to stay in this right here. It's going to work. And this is the I love chakra. So look, we both right. Sometimes we both right about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? For those, and I know I created y'all a piece of the audience who's just like, no, you can't fraternize in the workplace. Don't do that. You're going to get written up. You're going to go. Listen, the shit works. The shit works. It's Taurus here. There's money involved. The moon is here. There's emotions involved. There was an emotional offer here. What do you want me to do? Cancer, water signs all over this card. What do you want me to do? It's right here. So I hope this teaches all of us a lesson. You know what I'm saying? There's a few lessons integrated and woven into this reading right here. I've already learned so much. I'm glad that I did this reading. I'm glad I do all of the readings, but there it is. There you have it. That's the reading. I'm glad you tuned in. Until next time, I'm out.